Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode 81 of my Minecraft survival. Of my Minecraft survival Let's Play. Thank God I had this in my inventory. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. But thank you for choosing to watch this video. So in this video, we're going to be expanding the wheat farm as much as we can, and hopefully by the end of the video, adding the dispensers around and trying out our first round at it. We may not get to that, maybe a little bit of an overzealous goal, but we'll try our best to get there. For now, we're working on the cow farm. You're probably wondering, Neo, what the heck is this? This is essentially a way for the dirt to slowly grow on upwards, and then eventually we'll reach the cow farm. It's not necessary to have, cows in there, but I'm going to put sheeps in here and stuff like that. Sheeps, I don't think that's the right word. We're going to put sheep in here and stuff like that. But I'm not doing your traditional farm. I'm going to try to make it look more cavey, I guess would be the right word. I hesitate to use that word because I don't really think it's a real word, but we're going to make it look more cavey than like your typical square cow farm. So don't mind me while I do this and talk. But yeah, this series has been going really well so far, so thank you guys for all the support recently on the video. It's been absolutely, on the channel, it's been absolutely incredible. And I have no one to thank but you guys, so thank you all of you. Round of applause. Thank you so much. But yeah, so, normally, you build a cow farm, it's like a square, right? Normally you build like an automatic wheat farm, it's like a, it's like a square that goes downwards. It's always the same. But for this, I'm going to try to be different. Like I made this all weird. I've never made an automatic farm, so it's kind of weird that I started out like that. But you know what? It is what it is, and I hope it works. I don't even know if it's going to work. That's the funny part. I have not tested it in creative or anything like that. I'm just kind of hoping that it will work, and if it doesn't, it's not a huge deal or anything. If it doesn't work, we can always just use it like a normal farm. Albeit, it's kind of a pain in the butt to be a normal farm, but it works, I guess. So I'm just kind of changing the walls in here. Of course, I'm going to make this be something other than just like raw stone. I think we'll use just like oak wood for the walls and the ceiling. But I need to go check on something before I start that. We did farm all of our oak, and we moved it back into the chest in sapling form, and we planted down a spruce tree. So let's go see and find out together if it's grown. If it has, awesome. If it hasn't, it doesn't really matter. But I'd love to get some spruce wood in here because that's my favorite kind of wood. Let's see. Did it grow? No? Okay, we're going to force you to grow. We're going to go bring some bone meal and find out if that'll work. All right, well, I was running back from, I was running back to get some bone meal, and I hear a little slip-slop noise in the wall. I don't know if you can hear that too, but it's a slime. So I'm going to find out where that is, because I'd like to know where a slime chunk is. Just because I really do need slime balls. Oh, well, it actually was up here. I was not expecting that. Okay, well, I don't hear it anymore, so I don't even think that was the right spot. So we'll just cover that on up. It sounds like it's directly over in this direction. Maybe it... Can we find it? Maybe? Yes? We're definitely getting closer to the slip-slops of the slime. I know it's a weird way to describe the sound, but I hesitate to use any other words. I don't know what else would fit. No? Okay, I don't know where it is. You know what? It's okay. We'll leave this here, and we'll remember we're trying to find a slime chunk. I'm going to focus back on the bone meal. So let's go. Let's run in here. I don't know why I stopped moving. I was getting nervous. I wasn't sure if I could make it. Oh, that's right. So if we want to go to the chest, we can go really easily just straight up here. That's always nice. We have 6 bones. So you know what? Not a whole ton, but you know what? It'll do. It'll do. Okay, we'll put up some of that stuff because we don't need it all. We do need more dirt, though, out of here. We'll grab that. Because our cow farm is ending up taking a lot of dirt, which is fine. That's to be expected. Also, one thing I did want to do, every time I come in here, I'm like, man, this is dark in here. Kind of depressingly dark. So we're going to put this here, and then we're going to throw a lantern down. And get our wood. It's kind of a weird delay. Kind of awkward for a second. And we'll get our lantern. Okay, but yes, let's go force this thing to grow. And hopefully we can multiply it a bit. And I'll look off camera for that slime. Because it's just like, it's one of those things you got to dig for a little bit. And I don't want to just show myself digging a whole ton. But we'll see if we can discover where that is. And do the hard work off camera for you guys to enjoy. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think... I don't think it's going to grow under here. It may be due to the fact that there's not enough space around it. I really genuinely do not know here. Let me go on the wiki and look it up. Hold on. Okay, well, apparently for a spruce tree, you need 3 blocks space on either side. I don't know how tall that is, like the 3 block space that it requires on either side. And that may be wrong too. I just found a quick little post on Minecraft forums, so we'll find out. Maybe that's big enough. So we'll just drill it out a little bit more on each side and find out together. It's not really that hard, seeing as how we have the diamond tools now. It makes our life a whole ton easier in that regard if we need to expand it. Looks like I already had a 2 space there. But maybe that was irritating it. I don't know. The spawn parameters for trees in Minecraft have always been a little wonky. Like oak trees, you don't have to have any space, but then spruce, it's really picky and strict. So maybe this crafting table is disrupting its growth. I don't know. We'll put the crafting table over here, and we'll add some needless trapdoors to it if we can place them in the right orientation. There we go. So maybe that's big enough. We'll find out. I guess we'll come back. I ran out of bone meal. I probably shouldn't have used it after I saw that like 5 or 6 didn't work, but you know what? That's just the way my brain operates. Is thinking maybe, just maybe, it's one of those trees that's going to take 10 bone meal. But yeah, let me look for this slime chunk over here. Let me dig around for a little bit. All right, well, I didn't really find anything at all, so we're just going to scratch that idea for now. To be honest, I started digging around. I didn't hear the slime, and I gave up after like 2 seconds. So you know what? I didn't hear a slime, so to be fair, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Obviously, we have a good bit of wheat farm. What am I trying to say? I don't know. We do have a good bit of wheat growing in our farm, I guess was what I was trying to say. Our sugarcane, we're just kind of growing so that we can seed for a bigger farm pretty soon. But we might as well go around here. And I'm trying to expand this just as we go so that at the end we can actually get to finally finishing it. But it is a slow process. We just have to wait on Minecraft RNG to decide when we have, I don't know, gotten all the wheat grown. So far, we haven't waited long enough for like the entire thing to grow, but that always takes forever with wheat farms, as you know. The variance in how long it takes for one wheat plant to grow to maturity is so big that it's kind of silly to wait for like the whole thing to be done. I just typically like wait like 5 minutes, and then like some of it's done, maybe like 20%, and then you can just run around and gather those and just expand it slowly. Now, when we wait, you know, to do it when it's once we have the dispensers, obviously we'll wait for the entire thing to grow so that we have maximum efficiency. But I think after like 1 or 2 harvests, we'll have more wheat than we ever need. But it'll be kind of cool. You know, maybe we can fill an area up with hay bales. You know, like the ultimate flex. Like, look how much wheat I have, guys. I have enough for, you know, 12,000 hay bales. And people will be like, okay, cool. Now what? But I really am happy with this farm. These lanterns are the most impressive thing, in my opinion, because it took forever to hang them all. I mean, because they're all even. It's not like I just kind of haphazardly placed them. I actually took the time to measure out the ceiling and come up with a pattern. And I think it looks pretty cool. You know, in my opinion. It was kind of tricky to get enough light for all of these spots to grow wheat. But luckily, after a little bit of testing around, I figured it out. And now we're at this point. So we've almost have like the 4th row done, I think. Is this the 4th row? Yes, the 4th row is done. And it looks like we have a few seeds, so we can start on the 5th row. So obviously it gets like 4 blocks shorter every single time, which is nice. And we're all the way almost down to the bottom. So good for us. And look, we got 35 wheat, which is like 10, 11 pieces of bread. So we're getting a good bit of bread faster than we can eat it. This grass is growing. It's going to take a few episodes, and it looks ugly as sin. But you know what? That's just the way it's got to be for a little bit. It's just the way it's got to be, guys. All right, well, let me do a little bit of digging in my cow farm while we wait on stuff, because we can't really do much more with the wheat farm right now. This one's fully grown. Might as well take it and grab the seeds. Oh, well, it only gave us 1. And that's also just the way it be sometimes, too. So do we have... Yes, we have enough wood. Let's go ahead and make this. So the plan here, obviously, is going to be just normal ceiling materials like that. And then up here is going to be oak as well. And then, of course, this side oak, too. So give me a bit. Let me finish... at least getting this hallway done, and then I'll come back. Alright, well, this is all pretty much done aside from a few blocks. I figured I'd show you the last little bit here. But yeah, this cow farm is going to be unique. That's, again, I don't know if I know I've said this, but I'm trying to make everything look somewhat different than like what you typically would build in Minecraft. Not only because we're underground, but because, you know what? We have the freedom to build however we want without the outside looking really bad, which is probably my favorite part of building underground. There's a bunch of cool things you can do, like with stairs as well. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work. We'll find out together. You can do some little texturing things, like if you feel like your wall is too flat. The beauty of being underground is that you can do just like, you could put some stairs like this. And then on top of those, you could do some nice little lights. You could break out these blocks right here, of course, and fill them in with oak wood. And then just slap a lantern down like that. And I don't know. I mean, you can have just nice little, of course, it's not going to be like that the entire time with this dirt in here. But the dirt will just slowly grow in here. I guess the dirt only needs to be like to right there. Yeah. You could actually have the dirt go down right there, which would be perfect. But in here, I'm just going to try to do some sort of like a freestyle area. I don't really know what that means exactly. I was just tired of having like the typical cow farm. So we'll see how it turns out. If it turns out bad, we can always build like a normal cow farm. We don't have to stick with this weirdly shaped one. But it can't really hurt us to, branch out and try something new. Quite the opposite, actually. It could turn out really good. Could turn out quite beautiful. I don't know. The only tricky part is like when you're digging out an area and you want it to look like, somewhat natural Minecraft generation, you just have to like follow a few rules, right? So never go down like really quickly. And you can kind of break things. Like you can have it like that. That may be a natural like cave generation. You can always move the torch up. The torches are just temporary, guys. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to keep this whole area with just torches and stuff. And we may end up changing out the ceiling. We may not. I really don't know. But there's like some areas in the cave, like, right, I want to have it be like a traditional cave, like where some areas in here are like deeper than others. I don't know. I just want to go crazy with it and have like a freestyle area. Maybe we could have the sheep be down in a separate section and we could fence it off or something. It really is up to us. That's the beauty, again, of Minecraft. If I haven't said it for the 50th, 60th time, you can honestly just do the craziest crap, and sometimes it turns out nice. Sometimes it doesn't, though. But sometimes it does. So we'll just have this little area go off down in here. We can't go too far over, of course, because it looks like we are reaching a bad spot. So one thing I do want to do is actually smelt a bunch of cobblestone, just because I want to have the ceiling, if it's going to be raw stone, I want it to all be the exact same kind of stone. I don't want like a big mix of stones. So let's see. Do we have any coal? Barely. Where's our rare chest? We'll grab a little bit more. Maybe like, yeah. I don't know why I'm grabbing 28. Don't ask me, but it seems like a good number. So we'll just throw like a stack into here. We'll throw a stack into here. Like that. And then this one isn't empty. This one is. And then we can do another stack in here. And then, yeah, we can throw 30 into there. And that's perfect. So all those will give us a nice bit of actual stone. And that'll allow us to make the ceiling look a little bit better in here, at least. But I hope you guys kind of get what I'm going for. It's like a natural cave-ish thing. I don't know. I keep explaining it so much because I'm kind of making up the explanation as I go. Because, I've never built anything like this, of course, before. So it is going to be interesting to see how it turns out. We'll put it that way. I'm trying to decide on how to do the floor here. There's a bunch of ways. But some of them are going to be trickier than others. We'll just leave that open for now. You just have to kind of, I don't know, you kind of have to go with the flow under here. Let's see. Let me go grab that stone so I can build that in with the rest of it real nicely. Just grab, we should have a good bit already. Yeah. Nice. 21 stone, more than enough, more than I could have ever asked for. We'll put it right there, that's fine. We don't, we'll throw the lanterns in our inventory. Maybe we'll just go crazy. We'll go stupid and place a bunch of lanterns in here. Definitely that's going to be the light source I want to utilize for being under here. But like coal, I mean, I'm fine with coal, but like, right, there's just 3 little andesite here. I'd prefer to just have them be all stone. And we may end up moving some of the other materials too. But don't mind me. I'm going to do this a little bit off camera just to make sure it's all smooth stone. But there may actually not be that much. No, there's not enough to go off camera for. We just have to remember the pattern that we. Okay, let's at least get what we made this for. There we go. And then we'll put a dirt there too. So this almost looks a little bit too natural. So now we're gonna start to go off over here, and we're gonna make like a big area. I don't want to connect it right here. I'm trying to have like a cave system of cows. It's gonna be the weirdest thing. Like the thumbnail is gonna be like a cave full of cows, and people are gonna be like, okay, maybe I do need to see this. What is this guy doing? Why does he have a cave of cows? And the short and the long answer is I have no idea. But I will reply with, why don't you have a cave of cows? And you'd be like, touche, touche. Because maybe you want to build your own cave of cows now. It's kind of a cool name, I guess. I hear a lot of spiders. Okay. I hear a lot of okay, we're just going to go find that then. Up or down? Up or down? Oh, it looks like straight ahead, actually. Okay. I hear a lot of stuff, actually. You guys hear all those spiders, right? I'm not going crazy. Are they above us? No? Are they below us? Oh! Is that a dungeon? Okay, cool. Well, that wasn't planned. Interesting. So there's a dungeon back there. Maybe we can implement the cow cave into a spider dungeon. No, probably not. I don't think those two things would mingle too well, having a cow cave and a spider dungeon at the same time. So we're gonna go back down in there in a second. Just let me grab some stone so that I can finish what I was doing. Because knowing myself, I'll completely forget and space out and just not do that. That's not the goal here. I'm trying to keep it consistent. So let's make sure we finish all the area. Because I do like the coal, but you know what? That's the problem. If I like one thing and I don't do it, I need consistency in here. So we're just gonna break out all this stuff. It's not like the most important thing in the world that we do that, but I don't know. I'm trying to stay consistent, guys. You understand? All right, give me a second. Let me fill in this andesite or diorite. Yeah, diorite, right? I don't know. And I just decided I'm not done with this, so I don't know why I'm replacing that. This area was done for sure. But this area over here, I don't have a for sure design on, so I'm not going to start to remove anything just quite yet. Also, that looks a little weird, but it's okay. Where did I dig downwards? It was right here. Alright, well, we got to make it... Oh. Well, it looks like the dungeon is that close. Interesting. It's weird. I always have such good luck with dungeons when other people, they'll say, I've played Minecraft for 5 years and only found 2 dungeons. Now, I don't know, maybe stay underground more, because I've probably found, over 100 dungeons. You know, not to brag or anything, you know. Pretty cool, though, dude. Found 100 dungeons. Whatever. Alright. We'll just dig it down slow right here. I think that'll be the better decision. And we get a little bit of dirt out of the deal. Not bad. I just need to be able to get down to the ground level without falling in and not being able to get out. There we go. Alright, spiders. Please quit it. Please do. Please do stop. Thank you. Man, there's a lot of them in here. That's one thing I haven't done is a spider mob farm, just because I don't know. They just don't... Oh my god. Okay. Can you guys chill out? So I'm not going to break this spawner, obviously. It's a good addition to have. What is there in here? A bunch of wheat? A bunch of string? Anything notable? Pumpkin seeds? I think that's good. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good, actually. We don't need 4 sticks. We don't need iron horse armor. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get horses in here. Okay. Interesting. So, I don't know if I want to... Maybe I could somehow attach this cave. I don't know. If we cut the cave down into there, it would have to be some tricky way. Because I don't know above, okay, what coordinates are these? That's 1033, 2683. 1033, 2683. 1033, 2683. 1033, 2683. So this is 1033, 2680, 83. So yeah, we'd have to, I don't know, maybe we'll bring it down to there and that'll look nice. I don't know. We'll try to dig it down here real quick and we'll see. Because if we could have those somehow connected, I mean, obviously the spider spawner is just kind of a plus. We could surround it in glass and just look at it. But I also want to have some waterfalls in here. So let me just remind myself that I want waterfalls by putting one little tiny one right here. The little dinkiest waterfall you've ever seen. And then we'll put this stuff as stone. Oh no. Okay, that stuff as stone. Hopefully I'll remember to add more as time goes on. I don't know. I probably will. Maybe won't. It'll just have to be one of those things you'll find out together. If I actually remember to do or not. Oh, I was like, man, I hear a cave because I hear water flowing, but maybe it's because of that. Who knows? Who knows? But I've never dug out a cave by hand. The only time I have was when I had TNT and I did it like that. Now that worked very well, and also I don't want to do that. I want to go down more gradually. But I did it with TNT one time, and that was actually a lot of fun. I would recommend, if you have a lot of extra gunpowder, to make some into TNT, and you can make little caves underground. It's kind of tricky, I guess. You just have to kind of go in no like particular way. Just like put a couple, like maybe 4 pieces in a little like 4 by or a little 2 by 2 cube. Start with that, and then kind of branch off the caves from there. And that's my best advice. And then you can kind of smooth it out by hand. Okay, so we got to go down somewhat smoothly. I don't remember where this cave is. It was at 1033. I kind of need to find where it is, though. I need to be careful because I don't want this to like go over too far. But I'm pretty sure it would be right here. Okay. So yeah, as long as I have that little connection and I know where the cave is, I can kind of keep myself grounded. Because I kind of need to turn it to the left a little bit and then go down. Also, that's bothering the crap out of me. So you know what? We'll just make it look natural. Obviously, we're not going to keep that. We don't want our cows going in there. That's a very dangerous spot for a cow. Would not be too healthy for a cow to get involved with the spider. I don't think that would. I don't think it'd turn out well. I think the cow would get caught in a web or something of the sort, and then we'd end up in a lawsuit, guys. The cows would start suing. Maybe the spiders. I don't know. Do spiders have legal representation? You're probably wondering, Neo, are you okay? What are you talking about? I don't know, guys. Sometimes I just talk, and the strangest things come out. Okay, it looks natural enough to me. Maybe add a little bit more variety over here. Maybe have it go back a tiny bit. Who knows? That's fine with me. I don't really care. I'm just trying to make it look. I'm just trying to make it look weird. That's the goal here. It's just weird. All right, and then we can kind of slope downward, and we can obviously add a little bit of stone. We only have 27, but I'm sure I can go and collect some more, and then sort of fill this in with grass, and we should be good. So, turns out our man-made cave led into a regular cave, which is more than I could have ever dreamed for. That was actually very perfect. Sometimes when you don't try, the best things happen. Okay, so yes, if we need to lead this down into the cave, it needs to be gradual to like this point. But let me make sure there's no darkness under here. Because yeah, that was the end of the cave anyways. But yes, that's what we need to shoot for as far as digging it down. I'll do more of that off camera. I also need to put some stuff up into a chest. Let's see how far the grass has grown. Okay, so we're almost up to the right layer. Nice. Cool. I'm happy to see that because I was worried eventually it would just start to stall, because sometimes the grass decides to be, I don't know, some of it just decides to be difficult and not grow at all, and you'll sit there waiting for one piece of it to grow, and it takes an immense amount of time, and I don't know why. It's just sometimes it's like that. So we'll put up some wood stuff. Why was our inventory so full anyways? I guess it just has a lot of wood in it and a lot of wood materials. We may not actually need all this wood right now though, so we'll put up some. We'll take a little bit. Pumpkin seeds we'll put in there. String, I think, was in there. Okay, everything else looks fine except for the coal. Where is our chest with coal? Alright, let's grab the stone, because we couldn't grab it. Our inventory is full, but I don't think there was too much more, right? No. I'm going to keep all the ingots in there so I'll remember to catalog them in my brain, because if I throw them in right now and I'm focused on this spider dungeon spawner cow cave, then I will be confused. So one thing I do want to change in here is the ceiling is very short. But yeah, let me do a little bit of modification while I'm off camera, because it's just going to be one of those deals where it's not going to be too fun to watch, because I've got to change quite a bit of this if I want to make this look somewhat real. For instance, this roof line is just vastly not tall enough, so I'm going to kind of expand it upwards right here maybe a little bit, and then kind of go from there. There's just a bunch of little things I want to change, and I don't want to film any more of this cave digging, because it's getting kind of boring to do. I'm excited for the end product, but I definitely don't think it's something you guys are going to be super interested in, so give me a little bit and I'll come back and show you how she looks. Alright, well, I'm pretty much complete with, I think what I want to keep is my cow tunnel. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot of caves around here, but, you know, I wanted to kind of do my own thing. I don't really think we need this whole entrance over here. It's going to be kind of, I don't know, useless. So we'll just leave it as a nice little area kind of over here that, you can go down into. I may need to expand. I know I just came back and you guys are itching to see it. But while I'm thinking of this, let me just expand this roof up just a little bit because it's kind of useless to keep some of this at least. But like right here is fine. And we can just kind of gradually bring it downwards here. And then maybe have this be the last little nook in here. We don't really need this cave over here because believe you me, we have enough, especially with what I've just ended up doing. We're going to have probably more than we'll ever need cave-wise. But it looks really good, I think, which is the positive part about this whole thing. I was afraid it wasn't going to look good, but look, we have like our own cave. It goes around and circles around back in right here. But then obviously this right here is the, front way to get in there. It really doesn't matter which way you choose to go. It really doesn't. You can kind of do it however you want. But it should all look pretty natural. It does to me at least. And then we can add some like nice stairs in here and stuff. Now, hopefully the grass will get up in here. Let's see. How close are we to getting in here? Okay, so it's finally all the way up here, which is a good sign. We'll harvest the sugar cane. The carrots, looks like some of them are grown. Some of them aren't. Is my inventory full? Yes, it is. It is very full. It's all the cobblestone. But let me clean up my inventory a little bit, and then we'll go back into the cave, and we'll start doing a few modifications. How about that? Alright, so I'm just taking all the stuff out of those furnaces because I don't know if we're going to need more smooth stone or not. I predict that we will, so I'm going to be proactive and start a little bit more smelting. But we do have a good bit of stuff. Our inventory is looking quite nice. It looks like we need to move the flint over, but that's okay. I don't think we'll ever get enough diamonds to have to put a block there anyways, so it'll be okay. We'll throw up that stuff, and we're pretty much good, aside from this cobblestone that we're going to gather out of here. And we'll just throw a few of those into a furnace. I'm willing to sacrifice maybe half a stack of coal, because we're actually looking half a stack, 45 coal. That's what I'm willing to put a price on this. So we'll make those into even 8 stacks, which is somewhat difficult. You can just kind of get it like that, and then, yep, we got 8, 8, and 8, and then this will be 8 and then 5. So look at that, perfect stack of 8, perfect stack of 8. That's oh, there was already some in there. Well, that's not good. Actually, it's perfect, but it wasn't good at the beginning. I was scared I'd have too much coal. Okay, and then, you know what? Sure, I guess that's fine. We'll just smelt one piece. It's totally inefficient, but I don't really care. Okay, so our wheat farm is growing. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get to it in this episode exactly. But we will be able to pretty soon, I hope, which is nice. So in between this episode and next, all I'm going to be doing, I think, is just putting a ton of dirt down. It's going to be a kind of a gradual process. It's going to take quite a bit. It's not like I'm going to, do this in 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm not going to make you painstakingly watch me break every block on the floor and replace it with dirt. I don't think that'd be too entertaining, but you know what? Different strokes for different folks. Maybe some people would like it, but I personally would hate watching that, so I'm not going to subject you to that. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I had a lot of fun making it, especially making my own cave. I can't say that I've done that before in survival. So interesting things have been happening as far as the Let's Play goes. Hopefully next episode we can start off by multiplying all the wheat we have in there and hopefully finishing it out completely, which should be nice. But I'm happy to say I think we have enough wheat to start multiplying the cows. We don't have like a whole ton. But we're definitely getting there, slowly but surely, But yeah, thank you guys for watching. The secret code of this episode, let me think of one. All right, how about 7731? How does that sound? So enter that down in the comments below if you want to show that you watched the whole video, and you'll get a heart from me. You can also comment literally anything in the comment section, and I'll read it and give it a heart. So that's the fun thing about my channel, I guess, is that I do read every single comment, so if you have any suggestions, I try to keep my ear as close to the community as possible in hopes that I will, be able to make the content that you guys want to see at that moment. So I try to separate myself from the other channels on YouTube. I'm not saying I'm better. I just try to keep a closer tie with my community somewhat, I guess. I mean, I read all the comments, but, I don't know if a lot of other YouTubers that do it. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying if you want to have a comment actually seen by me, I don't just say that. You can test me if you want, but if you put a comment, I give a heart to every single comment. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. I am having a little bit of a dilemma for this episode. I know I said I wasn't going to make you watch it, but I'm kind of talking, I guess. So But I'm confused on what I should take a thumbnail of, right? Because if I take a thumbnail of this cave or something, it's just gonna look like oh, I don't know. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just gonna look like a cave, and it's like, well, why would I want to watch that video? So I'm kind of conflicted, because if I take a thumbnail of this spider spawner, you know, like, that's cool and whatnot, but not really many people care about just a spider spawner. So I am a little bit conflicted, I guess, about what to do there, but you know what? It's okay. It's not like a huge problem to have. I'm lucky that that's my biggest problem of the day today. But yeah. I guess I'll finish this on camera. It isn't going to take that much longer. It's not like that many more pieces of dirt. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but apparently not. So I'm not really sure what to do, like, in that area right there. Should I put dirt under it? Should I even have dirt on top of there? I don't know. I don't really think it matters all that much. I can stress about the little things there, or I can just leave them alone, and I'm sure it'll work out as time goes on. Because I am going to need a spot to put chests, you know, for wheat and whatnot. Maybe build a little barn down in here, or I guess something akin to a barn. Obviously not a normal barn because, well, we're underground, so that wouldn't make much sense. But we could put like a hay area. That's what we'll call it. We'll build a fancy hay area, and then see how well that works. So as far as where the cow farm's going to end, I think it's just going to end like right over here. I don't really want it to go any further. I don't really see the point. Oh, well, oh, that's the entire cave. Oh, but I do hear more caves around here. But since that's the entire cave, yeah, obviously we're gonna run it all the way to the back. Okay, I'm not gonna make you watch anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Again, secret code is 7731. If you don't have post notifications on, I know I've just been long-winded on this outro, but if you don't have post notifications on, you're not going to get notified when I upload a new survival let's play. So if you want to be a part of the first, you know, like, notification squad or whatever people are calling it now, if you don't want to miss any videos, definitely turn on notifications. Only if you want to, of course. But if you're not subscribed, I'd highly recommend it. You know, I'm a little biased, but I would appreciate your subscription. But if you don't want to do it, I also understand. Not a big deal. Do whatever's going to make you happiest. I'm a strong proponent to that in life. If something's going to make you happy, you should probably do it, unless it hurts someone else. But if it doesn't, then do it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.